It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Down. 6 to Pittsburgh.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball. Yeah, let's go.
Jam him. Jam him. Jam.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Got it. 50. Mike's 50. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Joker. Ball trot. Mike's 50.
On second and 15 now. Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's third down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. That's taken on the 25. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position, first and 10.
Mike's 54. Wild Bill.
Red, up.
Watch out.
Greystone, travel. Motion.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
On second and 7, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll make it third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Rabbit. Switch.
Hey, alert.
Mike's 5.
Now Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
54.
Now Cook running right. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I got you. I got you. Red, up. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Tighten up.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Hey, ball.
This is Grant. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometime under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Set. Hey, Lobo. Mike's 5-4. You ain't got nothing.
On 3rd down, hitting, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He's checking. He's delta. Crash. Right there. 54, right there.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Go. Play it.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Bridgewater now. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
54.
Come for you.
Hey, 18.
Safety, check safety. Back's mine.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook.
Run.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
He's crazy. Ball.
Here's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Vikings! In for the score. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Watch the twist.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Let him know, let him know. Check the backer, check it.
Go. Check 3. Go.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Kill.
To throw, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Panthers nothing. Michael Pilardi.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, keep it up. Motion, bump.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Check.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25.
On the ground, it's Cook. Oh, look at the juke. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30.
You ain't doing nothing today.
A big play there out of Cook. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky is going to find his running back. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Switch. 64. Red.
At the 6-yard line.
Motion.
On 2nd and goal, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. It's a foot race. Past the 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Panthers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Clayton. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
In your face.
Alert, 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 alert. Shift.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
A loss of 1.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
29-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Moore there. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they give this time to the tailback. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. A bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Red, Fresno. Blue. Buzz.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Kill. Wide.
On first down, Trubisky. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. Check. Shift. Watch the shift.
Check it. 18.
Alert 3.
Now it's Trubisky. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
For Irv Smith, incomplete. Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch a slant.
54. Alert.
Check. Watch 54. 3 buzz.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Intercepted by the Panthers.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock, and he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Let's do this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Red,
right there. 54, right there.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run with Madison. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Watch that, watch that, watch that. Red, up. Motion.
Cook following the penalty. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. On first down, Hinton. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you. Hey, alert. Hey, orbit.
Let's go, D. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Lock in.
25, check 25.
Alert.
Now Trubisky on first down. And this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. Well, obviously, that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Back. Go. Kill.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Michael Pilardi now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
56. Seam 6. Seam 6. 65.
Now it's Trubisky. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Mike's 54. Haywood, 54. Let's go heavy.
Now Bridgewater. Thomas has got it, complete.
Here we go.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We ain't beginning.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Stay at home.
They try again with Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Here I come. Blue. Slam. Cloud.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, we got 7. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Out. Squeeze.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Safety's creeping.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
All day. Check 99. 99. Switch.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Bridgewater. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bridgewater on the keeper. Touchdown, Carolina.
Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 15.
Makes the score Vikings 31, Panthers 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, D.
Throwing, Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas there to make the grab, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Gano the extra point, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Bang, 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 bang. Go. It's a safety creep. Check it out.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Check 52. Set.
They're going to try and run for it. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll run on first down. It's Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Watch the backer. Watch the backer. Red, switch.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky looking deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.